I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. My heart is full.
But can I tell you something?
Yes.
You look it.
Hey Stunner, welcome back to Luna Vlogs. I'm so glad that you could join me for another upload. So our week took a very cool turn. We were invited to the Investec Art Fair this year. When I tell you, it was nothing short of extraordinary. Okay, I loved being around so much color, so many cool people, just different mediums. I really felt inspired as someone that likes to dabble in different art forms. Such a thrilling sensory experience, and it really got me thinking about something I've been working on for you guys for a while now. I've been trying my hand at digital art, and this specific piece that was on my mind is, I don't know if this is the title just yet, but it's very much about intervals of possibility, a concept which I think about all the time, especially when I have such good and rich experiences and when life just comes to a bifurcation and things could really just go any way. This is truly inspired by an analogy I stumbled on years ago, and it really speaks to moving impervious to all the good and bad. Imagine going through an airport on a gloomy day. You look out, it's just grey, and then once you board your flight and you guys go above all that, all you see is light existing simultaneously above clouds that once looked heavy with despair. I think what shines the most out of this anecdote on perspective is just how, regardless of what you see outside that window or when you get back on the ground and you guys land, throughout this whole story, you're still well on your way, really just moving impervious to the good or bad. I think once people have gotten over that wall, they do tend to speak about navigating through, getting enlightened and having a new understanding of the world as such like a joyride, and there's such a heavy focus on all the good, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it neglects the fact that the world works with a balance, and as much as you are now more open to the joys of life, your sensitivity to the thrills are more heightened. Your sensitivity to the bad as well, that's affected. And that's really just a product of being so accustomed to the norm and having a really dull perspective on the world, and these intervals where potential for change is just heightened and you feel that the next steps hold a lot of weight in this period, like those really challenge the intrinsic beliefs that you have, the ones that you've built up that tell you, no, this makes me feel weak or strong because I am not the version of myself that can bring this to fruition, and make it part of my reality. And you start scrambling around your environment looking for reasons why this shouldn't be a thing for you, why it can't be a thing for you. And I don't blame you. It's a very human experience to lean on your existing beliefs, and those just don't fit in this context. They're going to drive you to double back from that vision instead of taking inspired action. So you don't have to look as far as outside the plane window or even outside yourself for the motivation to keep going. If there are things to be fixed within your internal landscape, then shift the focus towards that. And that's really how you build a solid trajectory to the life that you want. And that is how I approach and make the most out of these intervals of possibility.